about that. I don't know, y'all had to bring my own clap hands because I ain't know if I was going to have anybody clap for me today. You understand? If you don't clap for your goddamn self, who the fuck else will? And yes, I'm cursing after coming up to a gospel song because they said Jesus knew us before we were born, goddamn it. All right, so before I say anything else, I know I got my family here, but I need to know, is anybody in here, the police, work at the courthouse, child protective service, CIA, FBI, DEA, or any of them other three-letter alphabet shits? Because a bitch came from D.C., I'm too fucking far to get locked up. The statute of limitation might not have ran out on some of this shit. Are we all right? All right, so let me go back. How y'all doing tonight? My name is Miss Rita, and I'm an Alawite. It usually get quiet when I say that. That means I suffer from the disease of alcohol, weed, and crack. I started drinking at 9, smoking weed at 11. By 25, I was a full-blown crackhead. I can proudly say this January 9th, I celebrated 15 years clean. Don't clap, goddammit. We came up to church music. I gotta keep this shit all the way real. If they still had that 1980 Coke, I'd still be smoking. I don't know what this new shit is, but I know what the fuck it ain't. If I want baking soda, goddammit, I just smoke that shit, slam out the goddamn box. Cause you know, you always got somebody want to play Betty Crocker or Uncle Ben. They want to add or delete some shit to the recipe. No, bitch. It was 2 parts to 1 part. If you knew the recipe, you was drinking or smoking. I'm just selling. But back in the 80s, we were required to get a higher education. I was getting higher, just wasn't with education. Because they wanted too much reading and writing, and I was doing too much drinking and smoking, and the two didn't go together. But I did go to college. Clap if you went to college, clap. I was gonna say, y'all look like a smart crowd. Let me find out the crackhead was the only one who went to college. But no, I did go to college. I actually went to the first ever HBCU. I need y'all to help me shout out my college. It's SWU. Can you say it? SWU. SWU. Sidewalk University. That's why I went. Yeah. I graduated I was valedictorian. I got my Magnum crack loudy. A bitch was getting it in, you hear me? Yeah. I stayed that motherfucker 20 years. I learned how to avoid people I owe money, because y'all know crackheads owe everybody, right? So I took out a student loan in 1980. 85, they sending me letters, I'm throwing them in the trash. By 90, I'm smoking crack, fuck student loan. I called Steve to order the 8-ball to get the party started. Phone ring, I'm thinking it's Steve. It's George from the collection agency. He got questions. I said, okay. He said, you work? I said, no. He said, well, how do you pay your bills? I said, you can send me some money, that might help. So then he go, you got a credit card? And I'm like, they giving cars to niggas that ain't working, I need one. God damn it. The beep came in. Young people, beep came in, 8-ball on the way, party about to start. I hung up. He called back, told me we were disconnected, need to start over. I said, okay. He said, do you work? I said, yeah. He said, where? I said, the OPN. He said, the OPN. I said, on people's nerves. He said, well, do you got a credit card? I said, I got all of them. He said, what? I said, my MasterCard doesn't have a visa to travel American Express, therefore you have no choice but to discover you and not get paid. They ain't sent me no more letters. I ain't got no more phone calls. But clap if you got kids. I clap if you don't have kids. Why do people without kids clap a whole lot happier like they know some shit? God, we know God got jokes. He gave me 4 kids. Oh, Jesus. I gotta shout out my kids though, seriously now. My oldest daughter graduated from VCU. She's been teaching 2nd grade for 6 years. Yeah. My baby girl graduated first from Cornell University, then the University of Virginia. And during the pandemic, she got her OBGYN certification. Yes! All from a crackhead mama. Ain't God good? Yeah. Now I had to shout the girls out first because they were born first. I'm saying that to say they must have sucked out all the smart genes and left the stupid genes for the boys. put this shit like Sesame Street. I had a sink. I had a sink that had a leak. I put a bucket to catch the water. I told them to empty the bucket. Guess where they emptied it?
In the sink.
Y'all got boys too, like that. And then they looked at me all funny when the water came out the bottom, like, what the fuck? But you know, they say your kids are carbon copies of you. And I know that's true because my baby boy, I swear to God, I can't make this shit up, y'all. This is true. When I came back home, he was 6, and I figured I'd help him with his homework and shit. I did tell y'all I started drinking at 9, right? So I figured we were good. He was 6. The teacher sent home the spelling bee. Now, I can't spell worth a shit. Thank God for Facebook, the auto spell, and all that other bullshit. But I do know the difference between there, and there, where, and where, and the correct way to use that shit. But either way, I went and rented Aquila and the Bee because I figured this could help us and shit. He was like, no, mommy, she's doing too much. So I got flashcards. For 2 weeks, we practiced. Night of the spelling bee, all he had to do was say the word, spell the word, use the word in a sentence. His word was cabbage. And I'm thinking, good, short, easy word, cabbage. He got to the stage, he says, cabbage. C-A-B-B-I-T-C-H. Cabbage. And his sentence was, the man told the lady, that was my cab, bitch. And he said it just like that. So you know all the little kids in there like, and the other parents trying not to laugh. My family looking at me like, bitch. And I'm like, the mommy in me was like, oh. But the comedian in me was like, material. Fucking material.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but fast forward, he was 9, right? He come home, again, I'm gonna help with the homework. Oh, nah, bitch. This time it was vocabulary words. Still some spelling shit. But all we had to do was write the definition, write the word in a sentence. So we went through all the definitions, and one of the words was asinine. So I figured, we looked it up and said something crazy, something stupid, something ridiculous. I didn't help with the sentences because he 9. I'm figuring we got the definition, you good. He get the paper back, y'all. This thing says, see number 10. Number 10 was asinine. His sentence was, I don't think she was all that cute. I give her a face or 2, but her ass a 9. I swear I can't make this shit up, people. He get mad he ain't came to none of my shows because I would be like, that nigga right there, he the one. But that's my baby boy. Now my oldest son, he different. I hate to say this, but the Surgeon General lied because I smoked and drank with every last one of these little motherfuckers here. But I think that 90 Coke was different from the 80 Coke. Because my son, the boys shared a room. They were 6 and 8. My 16-year-old daughter had her own room. My 8-year-old son goes to her real proud. He says, I can't wait till I get grown so I can get a job, so I can buy you a house, so I can have your room. And we were like, what? And he said the shit again real proud, like he had said some real good shit. Now, I'm pissed off because my room is bigger than this bitch's. Hell, I'm the one feeding and clothing your ass. Why the fuck I can't get the house for the room? The shit. But they grown now, so I can tell this shit ain't child abuse no more. My son had a phone. You know how they do on the phone. And we were taught to look people in the eye when you talking to them, so they know you paying attention. We sitting at the table, this little nigga down. I said, look at me when I'm talking to you. He say, and I said, you heard me. And I reached across the table and snatched the phone. And he jumped and reflexed. I threw the phone. And it hit him on the head and bounced off. And he ran upstairs and slammed the bedroom door. Now my thing is, you ain't paying no bills in this bitch. You don't be slamming no goddamn doors, right? So I run up the steps behind his ass, And you know how when you think of shit in your head it's one way, but then when it really happened, it's some different shit. Okay, so in my head I ran upstairs and I kicked the door in. So I ran upstairs and I kicked the door. He had locked that motherfucker. So now, boom, my foot stuck in the door, right? And I can hear his little ass on the upside laughing like a motherfucker, right? So now I put my foot out and I look just like the Shiny, y'all. I got my hand going through the door, opening up the shit. And my other kids heard me and ran upstairs and they grabbed me and shit. Let him run out the house. I'm mad than a motherfucker. I said, you know what? This shit ain't gonna work. We gotta figure this out. So I went, got a hammer. And I went downstairs and I took the door off the hinges. So I told this little motherfucker, I want to see you slam and lock this goddamn curtain, bitch. My kids tried me, the girls knew. They said that bitch crazy, they knew. The boys didn't get the memo. So now they 11 and 15, they outside trying to do the yard. And I'm like, y'all been fucking with this yard for 3 days. Y'all ain't that fucking big. What you doing? They don't want to do the long. I said, okay, well, you know in the Bible it say, for a man to eat, he got work, right? And so my baby boy, he's working at Subway. But my oldest son, he gonna be real smart, call my sister, gonna tell on me. So my sister called me, talk about, well, what they gonna do? I said, well, I don't know, Sam work at Subway, I guess they gonna eat fresh, bitch. Cause I know I ain't buying them nothing. I took the refrigerator, put that motherfucker in my room. I took all the shit off the counter, put that shit in my room. After about 2 weeks, baby boy came up the steps. He had the weed whacker, the lawnmower, all that shit. He looked at me and said, Mommy, fuck you, I'm hungry, bitch. You was crazy. My oldest son looking at me like, I'm gonna call Child Protective Service. Bitch, you 18 now. You ain't a goddamn thing they gonna do for you. But till you get the fuck on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but back in the day, I had lost so much weight. Me and this mic stand look like twins, right? I bullshit y'all not. And I was walking down the street one day, and I had this hat on. And the little boy hollered out the window, Daddy, the stop sign is walking. That's when I knew it was time for me to stop goddamn smoking. Now, I always had ass. I ain't never had no titties. Y'all see I'm catching pneumonia up here with y'all bipolar weather and shit. But the bitch just got titties, so I had to show them to you. What? I don't know if it was when I stopped my Jenny Crack Stem Fast diet, but I know I woke up one morning and the titties was out like, titties! Y'all know how I waited to get titties just so I could do that dance like this. Because you know that shit don't look right if you ain't got no titties. It's like you're just shaking your chest and, bitch, I couldn't wait! God damn it! But now these ain't jokes no more. These are questions. What do you do with the sweat? Cause when I ain't had no titties, they don't meet, they don't sweat. You understand? Do they got titty powder, titty deodorant, some shit? I need to know. These ain't jokes no more, people. These are questions. Over here, ladies. God damn it. Didn't nobody tell me, you know my 16-year-old daughter showed me how to wear a bra, y'all. That's embarrassing as hell. It really is. I didn't know you're supposed to lean forward and let the titties fall in. I've been doing that shit wrong for years. I would pull it up and just push the titties up in there. And be like, yeah, here we go. But now I got this, okay, so I got the titties now, I just didn't know they was gonna come with a kickstand. And so I tried the waist trainer thing. So why is it only trained your motherfucking waist? What are you doing the little pooch part down here at the bottom? You're supposed to keep pushing that shit up in there, keep falling out the bottom. I said, you know what, So now I said, you know what, I was gonna try that rap shit. You know the cellophane rap? I rapped the rap. By the time that motherfucker rolled down from the top and rolled up from the bottom, I had on a plastic fucking belt. I think I lost 10 pounds just trying to get that motherfucker off. God damn it.
Oh my God.
So fellas, I'm great. Let y'all in on a secret. Y'all talk about black women. We walk around looking mad and evil and upset. I want every fella in here, if you right-handed, grab your left wrist and squeeze it as tight as you can. If you left-handed, and none of y'all motherfuckers paying attention. Y'all the kids is the ones that fuck up class for all the other students because y'all don't pay and follow directions. So I need every nigga in here that's right-handed to grab your left wrist and squeeze as tight as you can. If you're right-handed, grab your other. Now, squeeze tight as you can. Imagine wearing some shit like that from your neck to your knees. Bitch, you'd be looking evil too. We ain't mad, we uncomfortable. I had all that shit on. I said, you know what, fuck it. If it wiggle and I jiggle, it's just gonna do what the fuck it do. But, oh, Jesus. So with that being said, ladies, I gotta ask y'all a question real quick. Why is everything wrong with women start with men? Think about it. Menstruation, menopause, mental illness. When we go get our pussy checked, what's it called? A gynecologist? When they remove our most vital organ, what's that shit? A hysterectomy? What's that little piece of meat that hang out your butt? Hemorrhoid. I ain't never had it, goddammit, but hemorrhoids. Yeah, even when they come into agreements with some shit, what do they say? Amen. The only shit they gave us was an STD, herpes. Bitch. And they always talking about this is a man's world. James Brown made a song about it. Yeah, I agree with that shit. I know it's a man's world, because I know it's the man that came up with the idea to put a wire in a bra. Because I ain't got a bitch want to get stabbed in her side all goddamn day. I know the man that came up with the idea of a thong. Somewhere a bitch got out the bed and her drawers was in her ass and that nigga said, that's cute. And she told her friends, it's cute, it's cute. Fuck you. I ain't putting shit in my ass. I wear granny panties, goddammit. And if I don't want a panty line, bitch, I just don't wear panties. You're not putting that, listen, you too close to, you getting ready to be like Star Trek. You getting ready to venture with no man has gone before. Fuck you. They tried to get me to do that colonoscopy shit, and I told them that shit don't sound right there. Fuck you. I turned 61 in October. Whatever the Lord give me now, I'm taking it and giving it back to his ass. Fuck you. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Okay, where are my cougars at? I gotta say this shit real cute. Stop it. Stop it, goddammit. Stop it. Motherfucker. These little niggas done got real bold. I know I ain't cute, so I'm trying to figure, it must be the microphone. Microphone make a motherfucker real cute. Think about it, Flavor Flav, Eddie Levert. Some of them motherfuckers would have had a bitch if they working in a car wash or cashier. But because they had a microphone, they was cuter than a motherfucker. And I'm saying that to say, cause I get off stage, little nigga walk up to me, true story, y'all talking about, how you doing, ma? Okay, first of all, you fucked up because you called me ma. So, I asked him, I said, baby, how old are you? He said, real proud, 25. And I'm like, I got shoes older than you. So he say, age ain't nothing but a number. I said, well, I like old men because they don't take long and they don't want much. So he say, anything he can do, I can do. I said, okay. I said, I work every day. I spend all my money on what I want. I ain't got to pay no bills. And when I run out of money, I can go to him and get some more. He said, I can do that. I said, okay, I got 4 kids. 2 of them in college. He take care of all 4 of them. And ain't none of them his. He said, I can do that. I said, okay, you know what? He do all that shit and I ain't got to sleep with him. Now, I never did tell this nigga that my sugar daddy was my daddy. Daddy! Yeah, nigga, I call my daddy daddy at 57 years old at that time. So another little boy run up on me and want to talk shit. And I said, baby, let me tell you something right now. I got too many people in my house. He said, what? I said, I live with my mother, my grandmother, my husband, my boyfriend, and my sugar daddy. My oldest daughter is my mother. Y'all know at some point your kids become your mama. My oldest daughter is my mama. My baby girl is my grandmama. My oldest son is my husband. My baby boy is my boyfriend. And again, daddy was his sugar daddy. But I'm going to put a shit to this cougar shit. It ought to be an age limit. I'm going to have a cat scale. Because you know, you got to be at least 20 years older than this little nigga. So if he got to be legal at 21, you got to at least be 41. But you can't be no cougar at 41 because I'm gonna say you a cheater. Because you still running around getting some shit done. You understand? So cougar don't start till 50 to 60. Okay? And then from 60 to 70, you a jaguar. You understand? And then from 70 to 80, from 70 to 80, you're a leopard. Okay? From 80 to 90, you a hyena motherfucker, because that shit got to be funny. And anything after 90, you's a saber-toothed tiger, bitch. You extinct. Alright, so they got these bacon nigga lights on. And I want to wipe my face, but I ain't trying to wipe off my eyebrows. Oh God, so back in the day I used to entertain the crack man. And no, I couldn't do the dance thing because a pole dancer with a pole didn't look too cute. But I changed the words of songs to fit my addiction. So I got weed songs because weed is legal now, but I gotta do my family ain't seen me, so I gotta do that, and I'm gonna hit y'all with the weed song. So we understand I'm a comedian. That mean I cannot goddamn sing. Dude, I'm about to fuck your ears up here. So don't listen to my voice. Listen to the words. I don't know why I do that shit every time. I'm like, it's gonna make me sound better. Here we go. Now this is a story all about how my pipe got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute and sit right there, tell you how I put my money up in the air. In Seat Pleasant, Maryland, born and raised, smoking weed, how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, acting all cool, I smoking some weed outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started selling crack in our neighborhood. I took one little hit and the pipe said yeah, now I'm putting all my money up in the air. When we went off to high school, smoking weed was hip. Then crack came out, it was a whole new trail. I smoked crack on the rooftop all night long, puffing and puffing while singing my song. All the little crackheads on 58th Street love to hear me sing my song while we geek. You and I have smoked some crack. We can't bring that feeling back. Where there was crack, I was there. When I smoked crack by myself, I was hard to be around. My geeking faces always made me stand out in the crowd. When someone hit me the pipe, one hit was all it took. Now it's much too late for me, I think that I am hooked. The way crack made me feel, it really turned me on. It knocked me off of my feet now, darling. All my money is gone. Then the two of us can't smoke no more. That is not what our money is for. Don't blame it on the moonshine. Don't blame it on the loud pack. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the crack. I'm talking to the crack on the mirror. I'm telling it I changed my ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If I want to make the world a better place, I took a look at myself and then I made that change. Okay, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if I'm having a hot flash in that. But I gotta take off this packet real quick. Hold on.
No, girl.
That's it.
What the fuck? She got on pants.
Look, y'all, I done gained so much weight, I gotta make all my motherfucking clothes fit. I can't help it if my ass is wider than my shoulders. All right, now, I feel a whole lot better. Now we can do this. Here go the weed songs, y'all. Oh, Jesus. I would take this hat off, but this wig ain't completed in the back, so. Shit. Okay, here we go. People say I'm the life of the party 'cause I smoke a joint or two. We've only just begun. The smoke fest is not over. I got a lot of weed to smoke. Can we smoke for a minute? I just want to light my joint. I'm smoking my weed like it's golden. From beginning to end, 365 days a year, I smoke the same old weed, baby. Your weed's too good to be true. Can't smoke enough weed with you. If you ain't smoked it by now, you will never smoke it. Never meant to smoke all your weed. I just had to get all of it that I need. And I only wanna make things right before I light up my pipe. Cause when I get that feeling, I need weed for my healing. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, weed ain't what it used to be now. You could have smoked about anything you wanted, but you messed it up. You smoked too much. You held the joint so tight it wrapped around your finger. You were smoking kinda cocky like the weed was all your own. And all the while you knew the weed was kinda shaky. You knew that you were wrong, dead wrong to sell bad weed to me. How can we smoke on 7 bad joints that I smoke with you? Some people smoke for the flavor. Some people smoke just for the flame. Some people smoke for an hour. Some people smoke just to ease the pain. Some people think that the weed that they smoke define what's within. Well, I smoked it before, and I don't want no more. So full of the bullshit for sure. Some people smoke it all, but I don't smoke nothing at all. If it ain't loud, baby, it's gotta be loud, baby. Some people blow smoke rings, some just smoke everything, but I ain't smoking nothing if it ain't loud. Now I want this to be our national anthem, people. Y'all done fucked up all the songs, y'all. I really have. And I had a church song, but my daughter told me I was going to hell with some gasoline drawers on, so I ain't gonna do that one. But here we go. This is gonna be our theme song, y'all. Sometimes in our life, we all smoke weed, cause we have problems. But when we smoke weed, we know that it can solve them. Smoke some weed when you're not strong, cause weed is your friend, and it'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need some weed to smoke on. You just call on the weed man when you need a bag. We all need some weed to smoke on. I just might have a problem, and weed understands. We all need some weed to smoke on. I want to thank y'all for laughing at my pain. And to show my appreciation, I'm buying everybody in here a drink, but I'm paying for it with my credit card. Oh yeah, and I don't drink for real, y'all. I got t-shirts in the back that say I smoke my liquor. Yeah.
I do.
For all the people that don't drink alcohol but just smoke weed, I smoke my liquor. I got t-shirts and masks. T-shirts $10, masks $5. Holla at your girl, I need gas money, get back home.